So here we are again in Sicily, this time with the Versys 1000 LT. Now the 1000 is not actually a new motorcycle, it's just new to us in America and Canada. So what is it? Well, it's a Z1000, maybe a little bit of Ninja 1000, and a whole lot of Versys ergonomics. So what we have here is we've got an inline 4 motor, 1043 cc's. This is an engine that's kind of tuned for mid-range above all else. It's been around a long time. In fact, the core of its roots are the original Kawasaki Ninja ZX9. Here in this use, it's basically in Z1000 trim, except it has been retuned a little bit in the ECU so that the secondary throttle butterflies don't close so much at high RPM. So it actually revs out a little better than the Z1000 does. And there's no big mid-range surge, and what that ends up with is you get a torque curve that doesn't look like a curve, it just looks like a straight line. There's no noticeable surge anywhere, no noticeable hit, so it may be even a little anticlimactic. It just pulls cleanly and strongly everywhere until redline. Redline's 10,000 RPM, so it's not a screamer, but it's a good, flexible, all-around motor. As soon as you hit the 7,000 RPM mark, you start to get a nice classic inline 4 sport bike howl to the intake. Now the Versys is known for being narrow and tall because it's just a 650 parallel twin, the Versys 650, and this is a big wide inline 4, and so it's not quite exactly a Versys. I think of Versys, I think skinny between the thighs and the knees, tall, super nimble, super flickable. This is obviously a larger, heavier motorcycle. So what we end up with here is kind of a hybrid. You've got 1000cc street bike power, but you've got these awesome bars. Now, these are just plain tubular handlebars. They're not anything trick about them. But just like the Versys 650, they have the perfect bend and placement to them. So when you're riding on a Versys, your hands are exactly where you would put them if you weren't thinking about it. Like if you just put your hands up, that's where the bars are when you're riding. What that does is it makes the bike accommodating. You don't get cramped, you're not too far forward, you're not too far back. You got all kinds of leverage for steering. So both the 650 and now the Versys 1000, they have enough torsional rigidity in the chassis that when you lever the bars, you actually get response from it. It doesn't just flex the frame. So a lot of people know that a Versys is not a very exciting motorcycle to look at, or you think about it like a commuter bike, but as soon as you start to ride it really hard, it becomes one of the most fun motorcycles you can have. The 1000 is kind of like that. Not quite so playful as a 650 is. It's just heavier and wider, but still far more neutral and comfortable than the average 1000cc street bike. You can take it and do whatever you want with it all day long, and you don't pay a penalty. You can go just as fast, I mean much faster than you should on public roads, on a Versys as you can on any other, including super sport type motorcycle. So that's a bit about the philosophy of these Kawasaki Versys. Versys is Versys, Versys, I don't know what plural for Versys is. So some specifics about this bike, right? We have got long travel, separate function front forks. We've got rebound damping adjustment right here at the top of the right fork leg. And we've got spring preload adjustment right here at the top of the left fork leg. So the right leg handles damping, the left leg handles springing. Now, what that does is it enables a Versys to be ridden on the tight, rough stuff at a pace that would upset a normal, shorter travel, stiffer suspended, pure sport bike. Out back, we've got a bit of a bargain shock. So the forks are pretty good. They could use a little more rebound damping. In the back, we've got just a standard shock, does have adjustable rebound damping, has a remote spring preload adjuster, but it's a little harder to get to than on the 650. On the 650, the knob sticks straight out. comes right to hand. This one, you've got to reach around the back here, but it's still very adjustable when you're riding. So what do we got? A big, fast, comfortable motorcycle that's maybe not as playful as its little brother, but a whole lot faster in a straight line. Very cush, you know. It's a wider motorcycle, which makes it not as nimble feeling, but the width has a benefit to it, which is you've got more seat. And when you've got an excess of width like I do, a wider seat actually fits you better. Like the Versys 650, this thing, all day long, fast as you want to go, faster than you should go probably, super happy. And then on Monday, fire it up, turn on the grip heaters, put the windshield up, load the bags, commute to work all week long. You know, it'll take care of you, it won't punish you. It's a great all-around motorcycle. The catch, the magic to the Versys platform has always been, though, that it is a very comfortable motorcycle that actually likes when you push it hard and ride it fast. So Versys 1000, maybe not quite as willing to play as a Versys 650, but still comfortable and faster than it has a right to be. It's really about going whatever speed you feel like going. The Versys is happy to go with. You want to go slow all day long, the Versys will go slow all day long, no complaints at all. You want to go fast all day long, got a pretty good match here. So, have some specific praise for the bike, and I've got some gripes. I also like to overview some of the features, but I'm going to save that for the text in the story, and you can read all about it on motorcycle.com. See you later.